the Rookie of the Year, Shogun Jones. He took Graves to the limit in beers and body slams over the Nevada State Championship. One of the toughest matches Graves had, and he had a lot of them last year. And now they meet again with a spot in the Cash in the Cage ladder match. A man like Graves, not happy with no gold around his waist for the last few months. A victory tonight puts him in line to go after anybody in FSW.
Yeah, if there's the definition of the word competitor, you think of Graves when you look at that FSW locker room. The first ever Nevada State Heavyweight Champion, Wrestler of the Year, taking on the Rookie of the Year, Shogun Jones. But a lot's changed since their last contest.
Look at this, Shogun out-quicking him right now.
Lots changed for both these men. Graves always said if somebody could beat him for that Nevada State Championship, he would shake his hand, and he did that for Sefa Fatu at No Escape.
And look at this, Graves trying to make quick work, and if he does, that'd be quite impressive.
Yeah, since that defeat in January, though, Graves has just been dominant in every single one of his FSW battles. But I don't know if tonight's going to be a night he can be dominant, because he's against Shogun Jones.
You know, many people feel a future heavyweight champion here in FSW. The referee stepped in the way.
And Shogun took advantage of it, kicking Graves in the knee. Now sending him to the apron, but Graves, you have to stay on top of Graves to maintain the advantage.
You know,
when in battle.
I know he has show in his name, but it's definitely not time to showboat.
Especially not against Graves. We've seen Shogun Jones just absolutely manhandle lesser competition, but he has to realize that he's against perhaps the top competition in FSW.
Only a one count.
Last time we saw Graves at the FSW arena, stood side by side with Sefa Fatu to take on Hammerstone and Gallo.
You know, one thing we see about Shogun, he lets the fans get under his skin, and you can't do that if you want to beat a guy with the skill level of Graves.
That's the problem when you get so good at something so fast. It allows your ego to expand to a certain level that it shouldn't be at yet. Shogun's still going to make mistakes. That's actually the reason he didn't defeat Chris Bay for the FSW Heavyweight Championship at No Escape, and Graves plants him hard.
And listen to the crowd getting behind the former Nevada State champion, our very first Nevada State champion, and he held that title with pride, defeating some of the best wrestlers in the business.
Oh man, look at that! Graves wasn't about to German the referee, but he walked right into a fist from Shogun Jones.
Fans are screaming. They're thinking that Shogun had a loaded fist.
He may have. He'd be in a lot more trouble if he did, but Graves is the one in trouble now. Back. Shogun Jones
firing away with the big right hands onto the shoulder blade.
Trying to slow Graves down.
Grinding.
He's targeted the arm of Graves. Without the ability to cinch in some of those hooks, it's going to be difficult for Graves with only one arm to perform some of his devastating suplexes and dangerous submission holds. This is a smart strategy by Shogun if it works out. Look at the power of Graves, just snatching Shogun Jones. And that is a big man to be hooking like that.
A lot on the line tonight, a Cash in the Cage ladder match spot at the 10-year anniversary show.
And just look back to the 9th anniversary. That was the night Graves won that Nevada State Championship. And Shogun Jones winning the Nick Bockwinkel Memorial Battle Royal, and he just clipped Graves. And for the first time in a long time, I can say Graves looks like he's in trouble.
He is starting to wear down the big man, bobbing and weaving Shogun.
Shogun has amazing footwork, but Graves catches that foot, and he's going to try to twist that ankle. Just wrenching down on Shogun Jones' ankle. At a heinous angle, Shogun Jones trying to maintain some balance, but Graves moves quickly and launches him through the air.
With the release German suplex, and down goes Shogun. Can Graves put away Shogun Jones and earn himself a spot in the Cash in the Case?
Both of these men walking into that Cash in the Case match would have to be considered favorites, but only one of them is going to be able to enter that contest. It was that Cash in the Case is the reason that Graves and Hammerstone broke up 2 years ago.
And Shogun using a lot of kicks tonight. Changing up the arsenal.
And Shogun Jones in a lot of trouble. Gets sent down hard. Shogun Jones knows how important that case is. That was essentially his introduction to FSW, was to protect that case for Nick Bugatti.
And this could be the turning point as Graves is starting to feel it. Launching himself into Shogun.
Oh my God! He tried to rip his nipples off. A lot of power out of Graves. Sends him upstairs now. Shogun Jones in a lot of trouble. Oh, Shogun smartly goes to the eyes. It's the only way you're gonna deter Graves from violence.
He got something on that kick right to the midsection. And he tries to drive Graves into the opposite turnbuckle. And now he's got him perched on the top rope. But once again, Shogun feels it's necessary to jaw at the fans.
Well, Shogun was going for something high impact. That's why he keeps bringing Graves to the top. But now both men, look at Graves slipping under.
Look at this. Shogun holding on for dear life.
Ready to see Graves coming from behind. Look at that! Oh no! Shogun did his best to hold on.
That may have caused a tougher reaction.
Oh, Shogun Jones is...
It looked like his leg is on the top rope.
Yeah, it's on the bottom, but...
Your winner and advancing into the Cash in the Cage ladder match, Graves.
The referee didn't spot it, but Shogun's foot's on the bottom rope.
And it's still there. Obviously the ref didn't see it, but from our angle, it looked like Shogun had it up before the 3 count.
Yeah, that's what I think I saw. But what I know I'm seeing is Graves advancing to the Cash in the Cage ladder match at the 10th anniversary.
If you look, even the fans were hesitant to cheer for Graves because they saw the leg being put on the bottom rope. And I'm pretty sure Graves didn't see it, so he has no idea what's going on. He's just happy for the hard-fought victory.
I mean, despite what happened there, Graves earned every bit of that. But Shogun Jones himself has a little bit of a dispute.
Graves looking to bounce back, the former Nevada State champion. He is one step closer to having an opportunity now, 2 of 6, to get a chance at any belt here in FSW.
But Shogun Jones now pointing out to the referee the mistake.
And look at this, Shogun, he was kind of groggy. And Shogun is livid.
He has a rightful complaint.
The referee's decision is final. And Shogun is right, and the fans, they can't stand him, so they're not agreeing with him. He has got the ref by the neck. What is he doing?
He doesn't want, you don't want to do this. It's one loss, man. It's one loss.
And there is definitely going to be repercussions for this. Shogun Jones just choked.
If you were a referee and you saw Shogun do that, would you jump in the ring and try to help another referee?
I'm glad Ref Cody has gone out there.
I don't know the ref's names. I thought they were both Cody, to be honest with you. And Shogun Jones doesn't care their names either.
Oh, and look at this. And Shogun Jones, he has lost it.
Shogun Jones destroying one referee, sparing another's life. But the point is, he does have a legitimate complaint.
Absolutely. But you cannot put your hands on the referee. And the fans are letting him have it.
You tell him he can't put his hands on a referee.
It was obvious the referee missed the call. But imagine in a baseball game, and all of a sudden, Bryce Harper gets pissed off because the referee made a bad call, and he choke slams him in the middle of the baseball field.
I mean, ratings would go up, but yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, hopefully the referees will be a little more conscious of making the right call.
I mean, it's a learning experience for the referees, but not one that they should have to go through in such a violent fashion.
And right there, Shogun Jones has snapped